My child followed you through the quiet hours. A knowing that whispered to you in the stillness, "You are not like everyone else, my precious one." And the weight of that difference has pressed upon you in ways others cannot comprehend. This was never an accident. It was always my intention. Listen carefully to what I say now. The struggles you have carried, the moments when you felt entirely alone, the times when doors closed while others walked through theirs with ease. None of this happened without reason, my child. You were being shaped. You were being prepared. And what felt like rejection from the world was actually my hand of protection covering you, shielding you from paths that were not meant for you, guiding you away from connections that would have diminished the light I placed inside you. There is a truth I need you to understand completely. Before you were formed, before your first breath, before anyone on this earth knew your name, I saw you, I knew you, I marked you as mine. And that mark, my beloved one, that invisible seal upon your life, it has been there from the very beginning. It cannot be erased. It will not fade. It identifies you in the unseen places. It declares to all creation that you belong to me. You have felt it, have you not? That sense of being watched, of being known, even when you stood in crowded rooms feeling utterly invisible. That was not paranoia, my child. That was truth. You have been observed. Not by human eyes alone, but by forces in the spiritual realm who recognized what was placed within you long before you recognized it yourself. They saw my mark, they saw the purpose, they saw the assignment, and they were troubled by it. This is why opposition came early in your life. This is why certain struggles found you when you were still young. This is why pain visited you in seasons when you should have known only peace. The enemy of your soul did not wait until you were strong. He struck while you were still learning who you were, hoping to break you before you ever discovered what I placed inside you. He wanted to damage your confidence before you found your voice. He wanted to crush your spirit before you understood your worth. But you are still here, my beloved, still breathing, still standing, still seeking. That alone is a miracle. That alone is proof that my hand has been upon you, that my protection has surrounded you, that my purposes for you cannot be stopped. You have survived what was meant to destroy you. You have endured what should have broken you completely. And now, in this moment, I am revealing why. The season you have been waiting for is here. Not next month, not next year. This very moment is the turning point. The preparation is complete. The training is finished. The time of being hidden is over. I am bringing you forward now, my precious child. And the world is about to see what I have been working on in secret, what I have been building in you during the long nights, what I have been establishing in you through every trial.
Hear my word.
You did not waste those
All
years,
ye
my beloved.
Inhabitants of the
You did not lose time. Every moment of pain had purpose. Every season of waiting had meaning. You were not being punished. You were being positioned. The difficulties you faced were not signs that I had forgotten you. They were proof that I was preparing you for something significant. Something that required strength you did not yet possess. Something that demanded wisdom you had not yet gained. Pay close attention to this truth. The version of you that existed 5 years ago could not have carried what I am about to place in your hands. The version of you from 10 years ago did not have the spiritual capacity for what I am releasing now. You needed to be refined. You needed to be strengthened. You needed to walk through fire so that when you emerged you would be unshakable, immovable, unbreakable. This is what those who oppose me feared most. Not that you would simply survive, but that you would be transformed by what was meant to destroy you. That the very trials designed to crush you would instead become the foundation of your strength. That the pain meant to silence you would give you a voice that cannot be ignored. They wanted to eliminate you. Instead, they forged you into someone far more powerful than you ever imagined. My child, do you see it now? Can you perceive what has been happening? Every closed door was protection. Every ended relationship was redirection. Every moment of loneliness was preparation for the work that requires you to stand alone. You were not being rejected. You were being refined. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. I need you to hear this with complete clarity. Your life has not been ordinary. Your journey has not been common. The path you have walked, with all its unexpected turns and difficult passages, was designed specifically for you, custom-made, perfectly suited to develop the exact characteristics you would need for this moment, for this assignment, for this purpose. There is a stirring within you right now. You feel it, do you not? That deep inner movement that you cannot quite explain. That is not anxiety, my beloved. That is awakening. That is your spirit recognizing that something is shifting, that dormant gifts are being activated, that sealed doors are being opened, that what has been sleeping is now being roused. This is the sound of my call upon your life, my precious child. Not a call to simply exist, but a call to step into the fullness of what I created you to be. A call to stop diminishing yourself to make others comfortable. A call to stop hiding the light I placed within you because some cannot handle the brightness. A call to rise up and walk in the authority I have given you. You have spent too long apologizing for who you are. Too long making yourself smaller so others could feel larger. Too long silencing your voice because it made waves. Too long dimming your light because it exposed things others wanted to keep hidden. But that season is finished. That pattern is broken. That old way of living no longer serves the purpose I have for you. Listen to me carefully, my child. The universe does not need another person who plays small. Creation is not waiting for someone who hides their gifts out of false humility. The world is not helped by those who refuse to step into their calling because they fear what others might think. What is needed, what I am calling forth right now, is someone who will stand fully in their truth. Someone who will walk boldly in their purpose. Someone who will shine without apology. And that someone is you, my beloved. This is not arrogance. This is not pride. This is acceptance of the reality I established when I formed you. You carry something precious. You hold something powerful. You possess something that others desperately need, even if they do not yet know they need it. And you cannot deliver what I have given you if you remain in hiding. The resistance you feel when you consider stepping forward, that is not a sign that you are unqualified. It is confirmation that what you carry threatens the systems of darkness. It disturbs the powers that benefit from people remaining small. It challenges the structures that profit from your silence. Of course, there is resistance. Anything truly significant will always face opposition. But understand this truth, my precious child. The opposition is not stronger than what lives inside you. The resistance cannot overcome the power I have placed within you. The forces arrayed against you are no match for the force that walks with you. You are not entering this battle alone. You are not stepping forward unprotected. I am with you. My presence surrounds you. My strength upholds you. This is what you must grasp fully. The battles ahead are not about whether you will win. The victory is already secured. The outcome is already determined. You are not fighting for triumph. You are fighting from triumph. You are not hoping for breakthrough. You are walking in breakthrough. The question is not if, but when you will fully embrace what has already been established. I am revealing something to you in this moment that will change how you see everything. The struggles in your past were not random difficulties. They were strategic attacks, but not attacks from mere human opposition. These were spiritual assaults designed to prevent you from reaching this very moment. The enemy knew that if you survived long enough to discover who you truly are, his plans would be disrupted, his systems would be challenged, his grip on others would be loosened. This is why the attacks were so personal, why the wounds went so deep, why the pain felt so targeted. Because you were specifically marked for elimination, not because you were weak, but because you were dangerous, not because you were insignificant, but because your significance threatened the kingdom of darkness. They saw in you what you could not yet see in yourself. They perceived your potential, they recognized your destiny, and they were terrified. But every attack failed, my beloved. Every scheme was thwarted, every trap was avoided. Not by your own wisdom or strength, though you have both, but by my intervention, by my protection, by my sovereign hand guiding you even when you could not see the path I brought you through. I kept you safe. I preserved your life and your calling, and now, the very forces that tried to destroy you must watch as you rise into everything they hope to prevent. Feel the weight of this truth, my child. You are not merely a survivor. You are an overcomer. You are not just someone who endured. You are someone who prevailed. And the difference is profound. Survivors simply make it through. Overcomers are transformed by the journey. They emerge stronger, wiser, clearer than before. They carry authority that cannot be manufactured. They possess wisdom that cannot be taught in comfortable circumstances. This is what you have become, my precious one, an overcomer. Someone who has walked through valleys of shadow and emerged carrying light. Someone who has faced death in various forms and chosen life again and again. Someone who has been given every reason to quit but found reasons to continue. This is not ordinary. This is extraordinary, and it qualifies you for extraordinary work. Now pay attention to what I am about to say. The calling on your life is not small. The assignment I have for you is not insignificant. I have not brought you through everything you have experienced to give you a minor role. I have not refined you in such intense fire to hand you a simple task. What I am releasing you into is substantial. It is weighty. It requires everything you have learned, everything you have overcome, everything you have become. Some who hear this will think it sounds grandiose. Others will question whether such things can be true. Let them think what they wish, my child. Your validation does not come from human approval. Your assignment is not subject to human opinion. I have called you. I have equipped you. I have prepared you. And I am now releasing you into the specific work I designed you to accomplish. This work will not look like everyone else's work. Your path will not mirror the paths of others. The way I use you will be unique to you. This is intentional, my beloved. I do not need another copy of someone else. I need the original version of you, the authentic expression of what I created when I formed you. The genuine article, not an imitation. You have spent years watching others trying to understand their success so you could replicate it. You have studied their methods, copied their approaches, attempted to fit your calling into their framework, but it never quite worked, did it? You felt like something was always slightly off, like you were wearing clothes that did not quite fit. That discomfort was my kindness, my child. I was preventing you from settling into a path that was not yours. I was preserving you for something tailored specifically to who you are. Stop looking at others for your blueprint. Your design is within you. Your pattern is written on your heart. Your assignment is encoded in your spirit. I placed it there before you were born. It has been waiting for this moment when you are finally ready to see it, embrace it, walk in it. And that moment is now. The validation you have been seeking is here. Not from people, though some will affirm you. Not from circumstances, though doors will open. The validation I am speaking of is internal. It is the deep knowing that rises within you when truth is spoken. It is the resonance you feel in your spirit when something aligns with my purposes for you. It is that yes that echoes in the depths of your being when you are on the right path. You feel it right now, do you not? As these words reach you, something within you is responding. Something is stirring. Something is awakening. That is my spirit bearing witness with your spirit. That is confirmation that what you are hearing is true. That is evidence that this message is for you, about you, speaking directly to your situation and your calling. Do not dismiss this. My beloved child, do not rationalize it away. Do not let logic talk you out of what your spirit knows. The mind will always try to protect you from risk. It will list all the reasons why this cannot be true, why you are not qualified, why this must be for someone else. But I am not speaking to your mind right now. I am speaking to your spirit, and your spirit recognizes truth when it hears it. This is a defining moment, not because of anything dramatic happening externally. The shift is internal. It is the moment when you stop questioning whether you are called and start walking in the reality that you are. It is when you cease asking for more signs and begin acting on what you already know. It is when you release the need for permission from others and accept that I have already granted you authority. The world is full of people waiting for someone to tell them they are ready, waiting for someone to give them permission to step into their purpose, waiting for circumstances to be perfect before they move forward. But I am telling you, my child, you will never feel completely ready. The circumstances will never be perfect. There will always be reasons to wait, and if you wait for all obstacles to be removed, you will wait forever. This is the nature of faith. It is stepping forward when you cannot see the entire path. It is moving ahead when you do not have all the answers. It is trusting that I will provide what you need when you need it, not before. I do not show you the complete journey at the beginning because you would be overwhelmed. I reveal it step by step so that you learn to walk with me, depending on my guidance rather than your own understanding. Right now, I am asking you to take the next step. Not 10 steps, not the whole journey, just the next one. And I am showing you what that step is. Even if you have been pretending not to see it, you know what I am asking. You know what needs to happen next. You have known for some time, but fear has held you back. Doubt has paralyzed you. Worry about what others will think has kept you frozen. But consider this, my precious child. What if you fail? What if you step out and fall? Here is what I want you to understand. I would rather you fail while attempting something significant than succeed at playing small. I would rather you stumble while walking toward your purpose than stand firmly in a place that was never meant for you. Because even in failure, when you are moving in my direction, there is growth, there is learning, there is progress. But I will tell you something else. You are more prepared than you realize. You are stronger than you know. You have more wisdom than you give yourself credit for. The version of you that exists right now, in this moment, is capable of far more than you have allowed yourself to believe. And I am ready to prove that to you, if you will simply take the step I am showing you. The feelings of inadequacy you carry are lies, my beloved. The voice that says you are not enough is deception. The thought that you need more training, more time, more experience before you can begin, is a delay tactic from the enemy. You have everything you need for what I am calling you to do right now. And as you move forward, I will provide everything else you need for what comes next. This is how I work, my child. I give you what is sufficient for today. I provide light for the next step. I do not overwhelm you with the entire plan because I want you to learn to trust me daily, to depend on me continuously, to recognize that your strength comes from our connection, not from your own resources. This keeps you humble. It keeps you dependent. It keeps you close to me, and that closeness, that intimacy, that daily reliance on my presence is more valuable than any ability I could give you, because abilities can be misused, gifts can be corrupted, power can be abused. But when you remain connected to me, when you draw from my wisdom moment by moment, when you rely on my strength rather than your own, you stay aligned with my purposes. You remain on the path I have laid out for you. Some will tell you that you need more credentials. Others will suggest you lack the necessary background. A few will point out your failures and mistakes as evidence that you are unqualified. But I measure qualification differently than the world does. I look at the heart. I examine the spirit. I evaluate willingness, not worthiness, because no one is worthy of what I call them to, but many are willing, and willingness is what I can work with. You are willing, my beloved. I see it. Even through your fear, through your doubt, through your questions, there is willingness. A deep desire to fulfill what you were created for. A hunger to walk in purpose. A yearning to make your life count for something beyond yourself. That willingness is precious to me. It is the crack in the door through which I can move. It is the opening I need to begin the work. So I am asking you now, will you open that door wider? Will you give me more room to work? Will you surrender more of your control and trust more in my guidance? Because what I want to do through you, my child, requires your cooperation. I will not force you. I will not override your will. But I am inviting you. I am calling you. I am extending an opportunity that will not remain open indefinitely. There is a window for every purpose, a season for every calling. And windows close, seasons change, opportunities pass. I am not saying this to pressure you through fear. I am saying it to awaken urgency within you. Not panic, not anxiety, but holy urgency. The recognition that this moment matters, that your response in this time will shape the course of your future. That what you decide now will impact not only your life but the lives of others who are connected to your calling. Hear this clearly, my precious child. Your obedience affects more than just you. There are people whose breakthrough depends on your willingness to step forward. There are lives that will be changed because you said yes to what I am asking. There are chains that will be broken because you allowed me to work through you. You are not doing this only for yourself. You are doing it for them, for those who are waiting for what you carry, for those who need what I have placed within you. This is the weight of calling, my beloved. It is not a burden to crush you. It is a responsibility to focus you, to help you understand that your life is not just about your own comfort, your own happiness, your own success. Your life is about being a conduit for my purposes, a vessel through which I can reach others, a light that guides people out of darkness. And you are that light, my child. Not because you are perfect, not because you have it all figured out, but because I placed my light within you. And that light, my light living in you, is what illuminates the darkness. It is what exposes the lies. It is what reveals the truth. Your presence in a room changes the atmosphere. Your voice speaking truth disrupts the plans of the enemy. Your simple obedience to move forward releases the power of heaven into earthly situations. This is what you carry. This is who you are, and it is time to stop hiding it. Time to stop apologizing for it. Time to stop minimizing it. You are not too much, you are exactly right. You are not overwhelming. You are powerful. And the world needs powerful people who are surrendered to me. People who will not use their power for selfish gain, but will channel it for redemptive purposes. You are one of those people, my beloved. I have been preparing you for this. Every difficult conversation you had to navigate taught you how to speak truth with grace. Every betrayal you experienced developed your ability to forgive and release. Every disappointment you faced strengthened your capacity to trust me when circumstances looked bleak. Every lonely season gave you the ability to stand alone when necessary. Nothing was wasted, my child. Nothing was random. It was all purposeful. And now all of it comes together. All the lessons, all the growth, all the development. They converge at this point to equip you for what I am releasing you into. You are not lacking. You are not unprepared. You are ready. More ready than you have ever been, and I am with you. This is my promise to you. I will not send you out alone. I will not abandon you in the middle of the work. I will not leave you to figure it out by yourself. My presence goes with you. My wisdom guides you. My strength upholds you. When you do not know what to do, I will show you. When you do not know what to say, I will give you words. When you feel weak, my power will be made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to be strong in yourself, my precious one. You need only to be connected to me, because my strength is unlimited, my resources are endless, my wisdom is infinite, and all of that is available to you as you walk in obedience to what I am calling you to do. You are not drawing from your own limited supply. You are tapping into my unlimited abundance. This changes everything, so release the fear, my beloved child. Let go of the worry, surrender the anxiety about what might go wrong. Instead, focus on what is right. Focus on the truth that I have called you, prepared you, and am now releasing you. Focus on the reality that greater is the one who lives in you than any force that opposes you. Focus on the certainty that I finish what I start, and I will complete the good work I have begun in you. This is not the end of preparation. It is the beginning of activation. You will continue to learn. You will continue to grow, but you will do so while moving forward, not while standing still. You will develop while walking, not while waiting, because movement creates momentum. Action produces results. Obedience releases blessing. And I am blessing you now, my child. I am speaking favor over your life. I am releasing you into the season you have been longing for. Not because you are perfect, but because I am faithful. Not because you have earned it, but because I have chosen you. Not because you are without fear, but because you are willing despite the fear. This willingness is what I honor, my beloved. This willingness is what I respond to. Step forward in faith, and watch me move mountains. Speak truth in love, and watch me open hearts. Walk in obedience, and watch me exceed your expectations. I am about to do more than you can imagine, more than you can conceive, more than you have dared to hope for, because this is who I am, my precious child. I am the God of the impossible. I am the one who makes ways where there is no way. I am the one who brings life from death, hope from despair, beauty from ashes, and I am doing that in you and through you right now. The transformation has begun. The activation is happening. The release is occurring. Do not look back, my beloved. Do not second guess. Do not retreat into old patterns of hiding and playing small. You have come too far. You have overcome too much. You have been prepared too thoroughly to turn back now. The path ahead is clear. The direction is set. The time is now. Walk forward with confidence. Speak with authority. Live with purpose. You are mine. You are called. You are equipped. You are sent. Go forth and fulfill what I have placed within you. The world is waiting. Heaven is watching.